Hey there, hikers. We're back at Calvin Price State Forest, and we're here for a overnight in the dog days of summer. It's been a while since our last trip, and we just had life issues, things that we had to take care of, and that's how it goes sometimes when you're section hiking. But we're looking forward to our trip. We're hoping to get a few miles in before the temperature gets up, because it is supposed to be a lot warmer than our last trip out. And we'll just see how that goes, but we've got a beautiful morning to start with, and it's a beautiful park here. The sites are full. So come and join us, and we'll see what we can find out today. Hey there, hikers. We've survived one dog day. We got a few miles behind us, and we started out at a good pace, and the roads were fairly easy. Occasionally we'd come across a dirt road that we're doing a little road walk on. Then we dropped down into a ravine, picked up some water. We're at a dry camp here. And with the extra water on our backs and coming up the hill, it was brutal. We had a switchback city ascent that, I don't know, I think we gained about 1,200 feet in maybe a mile and a half, but sections of that were really steep. We did see a bear down at the creek. He was walking along and wondered why we were there. And finally it was a standoff, and he decided to hit the rhododendron. And after we came up and ridge walked a while, we set up camp and picked a spot one place, and I went over the bank to look around for a view. Ran across 2 rattlesnakes that had claimed that territory, and we did have to go off trail to find them, so it wasn't like we tripped over them or anything. So we did decide to move down the trail about 100 yards to set up camp. But here we are, we got our hammocks up, and it looks like clear skies tonight, so I don't think we're going to put up the tarp, but we have it available if it's needed. It won't take too long to put it up. So it looks like we got a comfy camp, and we're ready for the night. And we'll see you again tomorrow. Well, we made it through the night without any rain. We could see a few stars through the tree canopy here. I did see one shooting star last night. That was pretty cool. And didn't get off to a real early start. It's almost 8 o'clock now, and we've got a fairly long day ahead of us. We're trying to get out to the road walk before the heat of the day, and if we can do that, it'll be a fairly easy hike. So I'm pleased with it so far, because as hot as it was this weekend, then it could have been a lot worse, but right now we're doing well. So we'll see you on the trail. Okay, today we weren't as lucky with the heat. The humidity set in early. By 8:30 we were sweating pretty good, and I had a trickle running down my back. Slowed things down, but in another sense we had a lot of forest roads to walk on, so the paths were relatively easy. There were a few steep grades that really slowed us down a lot, and then we did some ridge walking. We come down another forest road and lost elevation really quickly. But we made it to the water source, and just beyond that we're headed to a road walk. This will be our first extensive road walk, and we're hoping this cloud cover will maintain for a while, because we've got between a mile and a half to go, and it's not too fun when the sun is beating down on you. But we're here and we got our water, so we'll be in good shape. We'll see you at the truck. Well, we survived the road walk. It was right around 1.5 miles. Part of the time we were in the shade, the clouds rolled over, and then for the last section it was just blue sky and bearing down on us. But we made it back to Dreamer's truck before 12:30, so that was about 8 miles that we did from this morning until 12:30, and that's not too bad for our aged bones. So we were happy with that, and we made it back to the church parking lot, the First Baptist Church of Huntersville. They were kind enough to let us park here. Our Dreamer got in contact with them earlier, so we're grateful for that, and I guess this will be our starting point for our next trip. So we'll see you then.